Hello everyone, welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. So I have noticed what our problem is. Every single duplicant, look at our stress. Like Stinky's stress just keeps going up and up and up. He's gonna start throwing up all over the place again. And the reason that people are having trouble is that everybody has popped eardrums, just like all the time. And I suppose it was, it's kind of obvious, but pretty much everywhere in my base is overpressured. Like all the way up to the top, it's still the oxygen's at nearly 2 kilograms per square, when I think 1.8 is considered good pressure. So it never occurred to me, because it shows up here when you're not producing enough oxygen. So whenever I see the message, you have too much, you're not producing enough oxygen, you're consuming it too much, I go and fix it. And fixing it means that we're always net positive. And since we're not expanding that much, and we're using these locks to make sure we don't lose atmosphere and let atmosphere in, we're just ending up super pressurized. So I think I'm going to go ahead and turn all of these off for a bit until we're a little bit more evened out. So just disable everything. Yeah, for some reason I just didn't realize. Here, we can stop feeding these water too. There we go. So we are now producing like no oxygen. And I'm actually a little worried about power. It seems that it feels like our power situation is not working well. It says it's disabled, but really it should be getting resupplied. And it's not, and I don't know why. Like, why isn't this an errand? Okay, maybe I just need to turn this up super high so that they recharge it as soon as it starts. Well, I don't really want it. Here, when this gets below 80% on both, you can start recharging it. Like, I'm not trying to turn it on, I just want... Okay, I get it. They only recharge it when it's on, when it's trying to run. Huh. That's curious. So that we're dropping all this coal because by the time we get out here, there's no need for it. At the same time, I'm not quite sure why this one battery... Let's set the low threshold lower. So run when this is below 10%. Like this jumbo battery isn't filled up at all when the smart battery is. I kind of want those to be even, and they're not. Here, I'm just gonna raise this up so at 90. As long as so, let's see. Maybe like 3090. So as soon as this discharges, those two will turn back on, and maybe they'll last for quite a while until it gets up to 90. Yeah. Why is this battery filling up before the other batteries? Like, I wanted this one to kind of take the load also. Maybe I need to build more of these? Or maybe build this one further away? I don't know. Anyway, let's not worry about it. It seems like that those settings might work a little better. Okay. We have a new duplicant available, except we're not going to take them. We're going to take some sandstone instead. Thank you. One thing I'm concerned about, if you look at the temperature overlay, it's getting kind of hot over here. Our farm's going to start dying. In fact, it is. No, it's not quite. It's 10 to 30 and it's at 29. I think we better insulate this a bit. So we'll just put that like that. There. That will do. Here, go ahead. Make that like that. And now we have insufficient oxygen production. I know. We're just gonna let it be insufficient for a while until it's not just ridiculously overpressurized. Ooh, what's going on here? We must have spilled some water. Maybe someone was throwing up. I didn't notice. Get it all cleaned up. We do need to get our suits going. Okay, this is going. This should be working. It's just not always... Okay, people are doing it. It just takes them a while to get to it. Let's go ahead and extend this a little bit. There. Okay, and I want to go get that glossy one up here. How old is it? It's not that old, so we can keep it around for a bit. And either way, it's going to keep on hatching more glossy ones. As long as we keep feeding it mealwood. Which we will do. Ideally. I guess these will do that too, right? Wait a minute. So this one's at a 16% chance of a glossy, which increases as they eat more mealwood. Okay, wait a minute. Can I go ahead and... build these docks? So I'll put two suits right here. I better not do that until that one's gone. Just because dupes do things in the wrong order. They can't get up from down here, can they? See, now that we're depressurizing, more of the bad oxygen's getting to flow around. Oh well. We've got these deodorizers. So, this cycle, we're still generating quite a bit. We just lost it. We're still generating all that from deodorizers. That's fine. And hopefully our stress will start going down as people clear out. Wait a minute. Now there are more shine not dimps near. I wasn't... Like, should I just kill these? I kind of want to just kill them. I'm just going to kill them. No, I shouldn't kill it. Cancel that attack. We'll just gather their eggs so they can't grow in there. Shine nymph eggs. There you go. Okay, we got a skill. Everybody's got a bunch of skills, but we're having morale issues. We really do need to start maybe improving the food. I'm kind of... Okay, wait a minute. This is lies. I gave them some relief time. We're gonna put them back to normal, and then we'll wait a bit. They'll have less time to dance and that kind of thing. So we'll see if that holds. Oh hey, these are gonna turn into glossy ones also, perhaps, eventually. Because they're eating our mealwood. Oh, those are babies, so it doesn't matter. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so our suits, deliver some suits here, and these need both power and oxygen. Can we get some of that here? We're kind of running a lot on this one circuit. We probably should... we probably should get another transformer at some point to deal with more of this stuff over here. At some point, we really need to get like an industrial area. And I'm kind of worried about doing that until we have better ways of dealing with heat. Because heat's a problem. Like I said, we're starting to have troubles. It looks like some of the problems is this dirt is very hot. Like, look at that, it's 51 degrees. Why would that be so hot? Is it the dirt that comes out of the water sieves, perhaps? I'm not sure. And we've been delving into this biome quite a bit, and pulling stuff out of it, and that's heating up our base, and the increased power, and all that. I did notice that there is ice down here, but that's through the oil area, and I kind of don't want to breach that yet. Yeah, we're not going to worry about that. Let's go ahead. We need to fix this. So we're going to need to grab some oxygen. Once you know it, we've got a ton of it right around here. I'm not sure where to pull it in from. I guess this is fine, because we're going to eventually turn this back on. So, go ahead. Let's get a gas pump. And then we'll filter it to only the actual oxygen. The rest of it will just vent back into the room, or down here perhaps. I like that. Here, we can hop over this. Let's see. No, don't do that. We'll hop over this right here. Yeah, that will work. So go down, pull this way. Okay. Is that right, or did that? Okay, I hopped over it. Good. And go ahead and tell this to give us the oxygen only. Power. Get even more things on this one wire. It's okay as long as it doesn't go all at once, you know? And then let's go ahead and put the oxygen itself. Well, run it over to there. So why is that white there? Oh, is it a leftover pipe, perhaps? Yeah. Okay. There we go. We'll supply this with pure oxygen. Guys, you're in there with your suits on without any oxygen. Is this really the best decision you could have made? Oh well. It'll work better in the future. Let's keep on making some more of this. Actually, we actually have more iron ore than copper. We only have 13 tons of this, and we have 14 tons of that. Go ahead. Make a bunch of the iron. How are we doing? At some point, the carbon's gonna start creeping back up, and we're gonna have to deal with that. What is going on here? Look at this. This entire eating area is full of carbon. I guess I didn't think about that. Yeah, we need to let that flow out. Hopefully that will fix that. Slowly. We're still generating this ridiculous amount of meal lice. And actually, we've got a ton of bristleberries. Interesting. And muckroot? How do we have so much muckroot? Maybe we're just not eating any of it? That's really bizarre. I would have thought maybe it's the worst tasting food. No, but they're not eating the omelets. I don't know. Anyway, not my problem. Okay, so we're dealing with this. Now we wanted to go up and get this guy. Okay, just deal with this. Larva egg. That would be to get some slickers. Slicksters? Interesting. We can make use of that. Yeah. Like, I don't... do they climb on walls and things? These guys down here? I'm sure they do. I just don't want them to hatch right away, so let's go ahead and build... why isn't this working? Where's the O2? Oops. Oh, they haven't built the pipes because they're unreachable. Okay. Needs more scaffolding. You know, we're creating a lot of phosphorite also for having these guys in here. That's a thought. Like, we're not using that for anything else right now. What was I doing? I was worried about something a moment ago. Yeah, the oxygen actually is not terrible right now. We're barely producing any more oxygen now. Let's turn some of it back on. Just to get some airflow. Okay. Looks like they've reached the limit of what they're able to do here, so we can just start marking stuff to be dug out. Do I want to take this out? I could just let it grow and harvest it occasionally. Eh. We can just set up a farm some other time. Okay. That'll keep our idle dupes busy. But still no O2 over here. Come on, guys. Wait a minute. We just got those slicksters. I have to pay attention. I get too easily distracted. I'm just gonna make them a tiny room to sit in at first. So this will be slickster place. And we'll build a door. It can just be a mesh door. Okay, high priority this. I just want to I don't want to forget. I don't want to wait for the eggs to hatch. What were we doing over here? So we wanted to make a ladder. Going all the way up. And then go wrangle that. Be a little tricky without a suit, but I think they can make it. And then get back down. Or at least make progress each time. There. And we're letting oxygen in every time we go through that lock. So it'll be fine. This is looking better. It's not looking so pressurized now. In fact, it's actually starting to look a little bad. Up here, it's still quite pressurized, because that's where we're still emitting all this bad oxygen. Oh well. Oh, we got a bunch of hatches, and this guy got stuck in that one. Okay, but the whole idea of this was to build a storage bin where we're going to put a couple eggs and then drop them out on the ground and they'll hatch, and then we'll deal with them later. How are we doing on the water now that we don't have a ton of polluted water flowing in? It seems like it's stable. I don't have to worry about it. Before we turn that back on, let's mess with this and get some automation going. Here, go on and make a couple more suits. And how is this doing? It's not going. And neither is this. Where are all our people? They're all running around. Well, I guess they're doing the high priority work that I demanded that they do. I guess that's, you know, an excuse. Oh, we probably need to up priority this too. Yeah. Here, go ahead. Our stress is starting to go down. Stinky's still having some problems. Ah. There. So, you have low morale. Interesting. I gave you too many skills. Oh. They don't like the meal. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and tell Stinky that you don't have to eat the meal dice. You can eat the omelets. And nobody eat the raw meat. What are you thinking? You can eat bristleberries. Bristleberries are at morale 0, so that will get you up to 0. The omelets will give you 4. Damn, that's pretty awesome. Huh. Okay. Maybe we need to get some what? For some, I don't even know what you call that. Farming for eggs. Okay, go ahead. Oh yeah, we need to hatch. What did you do? How did you get stuck there? Go ahead and let's get those. Where are they? Draclet, fry, larva, pintrail, pip, pufflet. It's not here. Did they already hatch? They would have been right here in front of this. Larva egg. Larva egg. Why can't I? Okay. We need larva eggs. Maybe they're seeds. Did I just miss them in this list of eggs? I did. Okay. Bring them here, guys. Okay, we've got time. It's gonna take like a week for those to go. Still no progress over there. What are my guys doing all the time? Like, if I'm not looking and making a high priority, it doesn't happen. We don't have any oxygen flowing either. Why would... Because it can't output in this high pressure environment. What is it that's in there? It's, It contains CO2. I mean, it's all pretty high pressure. That's kind of the problem. Maybe up here we could do it. Build one like that. You know, we're not seeing that again, so we're suddenly net positive again, just from having 3 of these open. That's surprising to me. I'm thinking we need to switch away from this sorts of these terrariums to something that doesn't overpressurize. Like, instead we can produce, or we could maybe produce it like in an enclosed area, and then have a bunch of vents that deliver it all over the place. Maybe. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure this out. Here we go. Yeah, it's able to output there. Nope, and then it gets pressurized again. Oh well. Okay, what am I doing now? We are trying to get this to work, eventually. They can go through that still, right? Even though it's not powered? Where's the dupe? Here. Yeah, it's just really low on your list of priorities. What are you doing instead, Lindsay? You are storing polluted water, and then you're digging things. Except for you're always busy with other stuff. I think there's like they're coming down here in 1s and 2s. Which is not the most efficient way of dealing with that. Yeah, we need to cancel this. Let's go ahead. Just go ahead and dig down to here. And we'll get rid of this. We'll make this just another suit area. Let's see, how do we do that? It's a station, yeah. So Atmos suit checkpoint right here for going left from here. And then a couple docks. Oops, that's the wrong one. Look at him! It's like he's eating up the polluted oxygen finally. He finally found a place where he can be happy instead of sitting up here at the top all the time. Here, what do we got new? We have some Joya seeds. Sure. Still nothing happening up here. Spilling water all over the place. And I have to admit, I'm not quite sure how the checkpoints work. So I think that if we don't make that tile there, they're not gonna obey it, you know? They'll go up the ladder instead. So this should help them. Do we have suits? Yeah, we got a couple suits all ready to go. We put the eggs down? Yes. There we go. So now we just turn this off, and it drops them out. And hopefully they should be fine. They lost a little viability for sitting in the container, but later on they'll be good. And they'll turn this entire area into oil. And then we'll have to figure out how to deal with that. But you know, it's at least a way to start thinking in that direction. Like, I'm not entirely sure how to make that happen. Here, let's go ahead and just like close all this. This didn't work. Oh, actually that works. Oh well, never mind. It doesn't matter. We can just drop some CO2 into the world. We're gonna need another. We're gonna need more oxygen down here too. So, this is turning into spaghetti. Let's go ahead and we'll hop over it right here. This is a good example of a poorly set up system. Like, I'm wondering if I should do something to try to fix that. Or whether I'm just gonna have to deal with it for now and then we'll fix it later. Oh well. How did our Pip get in here? Oh, he can just go right through the lock, can't he? I don't think it wants to be down there. Although, I've seen the critters survive in pure vacuum, so I guess I shouldn't be complaining too much. Ah, they're starting to move up here. I like how it sleeps while flying. That doesn't look right. How are we doing on the temperature here? Is it getting... it's cooled down a little bit. It was 29, now it's 28. I think it's fine for now. And these guys are eating our food, but that's okay. We've got more than enough meal lice. Although I have to admit I'm surprised. They must be preferring the meal lice instead of the bristleberries. I would have thought they'd eat the best food, but apparently they eat the worst food they're assigned. So good on them, you know. There we go. Now we got people who can run in there and just really get stuff going. Although every time they hit a bleach stone, they have to go and immediately put it away. How bad are we? It's not bad. Yeah, this is fine. Okay, we've got people idle because now we're not letting them go places. You're working to make that happen. Unrefrigerated food? Really? Idle, idle, idle. Okay. What should we do? We should get this food? This water, maybe? How is this going? Okay, it's still good. It's nicely set up. All the polluted water's been putting away? No. Why are you idle if you're not putting this away? I guess someone is. They're just not doing it very well. I think we should do some exploring. So let's make a liquid airlock right here, and we'll just send somebody this way, off to the edge of the world. So actually, that's a bad idea. Here, cancel that, build it like this. We'll build one of these. We're going that way. And a couple suits. build a bottle emptier just to get, oops, just to build the lock itself. And we should just build a little bit of scaffolding there so they can get across that way. But I have to climb down this ladder and back up that one. You know what? We have a lot of eggshells. Why don't you go ahead and gather those somewhere? Where are those? There we go. Eggshells. Because I see them just all over the place. And that's great, you know? But still a problem. Here, keep on making some iron. I don't want to say forever, but for a while. How far behind are we? We're getting to the point where I'm going to want to turn it back on. Yeah. It's all below 1.8 now. So sure, turn on more of these. And let's go ahead and, well, nah, we can go ahead and just get this all replaced. Just so we can run faster on it. Actually, we don't, or we're not able to run faster on that. Are we? No, we're not. So cancel that. Now that's a thought. Maybe we should be using normal tiles more, just for the run speed. Although they do zip along pretty well. Here, make another suit, or two. I think I am going to do another wire. And I will go ahead and use... Oh, that needs 100 per. That needs an awful lot. I'm not going to do that. Instead, we'll just run it down the side like this. Can I not do that? Can't go through the door. So we'll need to build a joint. It's gonna look terrible, but these compost things already look terrible, so I don't care that much. How big is this? The power transformer. Looks like it's 3. So let's put it right here, I guess. That was the wrong place to... Actually, it looks like it is able to fit there. Without having to get rid of that? I don't believe it. I'm going to give it another space. Wrong thing. Although, no, it must be able to fit there, even though it really overlaps the building. Okay. Well, that's convenient. Right next to our farms. That's the idea. And I think we'll cut some of the rest of the power cords so that they don't have so much wattage on them. But I'll wait for this to get built. It's gonna take a while. Okay, new deliverable. Blueprint. blueprint. Balm lily seeds. We already have a ton of them, but that's all I don't want the other things, so that's fine. Looks good. Let's extend this pipe over to the other side. I'm just gonna go ahead and disable this so that they things just won't run for a little bit. Just to try to reduce some of the strain on this. Okay, this is starting to clear up. Yeah. Okay. Go ahead and complete that. I probably should be making it of igneous instead, because we keep having to go back out here to get the copper and things. The sandstone. Whereas we got tons of igneous right here. Oh well. It doesn't matter. It's all going to get deconstructed eventually anyway. See, but he's just doing a couple and then he leaves. This seems inefficient. Yeah, we should set somebody to be a to focus. I think we're going to use the priorities. So somebody that's not going to get distracted. Let's go ahead, Camille. You are now going to focus on digging beyond everything else. And somebody else is going to focus on building. Oh, we don't really have a dedicated builder. Stinky, now that the research is done, you're the builder. Beyond anything else. And where's Jean? Jean, you're the doctor, of course. And you focus on supplying. No. Maybe have Max focus on supplying? Like, what are you good for, Max? You're a tidier. I'm going to make you focus on supplying stuff. If I do too many of these priorities, they're just going to ignore stuff. But, look at all this polluted water. It's okay. Is that some dirty water sitting right there? Or dirty... No? What is that? It's not showing me what it is. It sure looks like it's something. Can you sweep that, please? Oh, now it's gone. Never mind. It must have been a piece of polluted dirt that was just like so close to disappearing that I couldn't even see it. Maybe. I don't know. Oh, are we starting to have troubles? No, it was just between states. It's fine. It is fine. Why is that unreachable? Oh, because there's no suits here. They can't build the lock because there's nothing for them to... Okay, that's fair. I can just disable this for a little bit. Yeah, disable that building. And then once this lock is built, then we'll turn that back on. There, now Stinky is just gonna sit there and bash away at stuff until, rather than going back every few seconds. Lindsay still has the same problem though. Okay. How are we doing on water? It's fine. I have been thinking I want to switch over from the mealwood into some better food types, perhaps. How is this going? Did this power get made? It looks like looks okay. It looks like it is, but it's not quite working. Because we didn't connect this. I mean, look at that. That eats power, 960 watts. Oof. It's only on for a few seconds, though. That's fine. Okay, I think the suits aren't there yet. But this water lock is ready to go. Go ahead and start pouring some water in there. Some horribly germ-polluted water. How are we doing on oxygen? Okay, it's starting to seep. The carbon dioxide's starting to seep into our base. That's a problem. I think we need to repressurize. So maybe I was too hasty turning this off. Okay. And I don't know, should we maybe... We could pump the oxygen, the CO2 somewhere? Down to like this place as a reservoir, maybe? But even that's not going to solve our problem. I think we're going to need to start skimming it. Where is that? It's refinement. No, it's not refinement. Is it plumbing? No. Maybe it is. Wait a minute. Did I just miss it? That's the sieve. Ow, it's under oxygen for some reason. So this is just pulling CO2 out of the air using water. We're actually having more iron ore than copper ore anymore. Like I said, same problem before. So this does need liquid in pipes. And it creates polluted water. Oh, no, we got a ton of that, so I'm kind of okay with this. Let's go ahead and put a couple of these down here. What's the heat impact? It does produce a lot of heat. I am worried about heat, but that's okay. I think we can make do for now. Like, eventually these slicksters will start dealing with that. But in the meantime, we'll rely on this. Okay, so get some wires, hook these up. Then we'll go ahead and pull some of this water off. And we'll just do it in a cycle. So I'm like trying to remember where all my pipes go. So this is the dirty water pipe. So let's go ahead and bring this down right here. And these are the outputs. Oops, wait a minute. Like that. And for inputs, they need actual water, which we'll get from like right here. Or maybe right here. I think I'll delete this one and we'll just... Huh. Let's delete that. And then we can have it so that these all go down here. Yeah, that works. We just will need to run it a little awkwardly. Oh! We got it! I wasn't even paying attention, but apparently my guys are on top of things. So now we have a glossy Draco, but it is unhappy because there's so many creatures in the room. Huh. And its needs are not being met. We're giving it mealwood plants. Huh. It wants bristle blossoms too. But we're giving it mealwood. I think we're gonna need to kill some of these guys off. I'm going to go ahead, kill the 2 bugs. Are you happier now? Yeah, happy. And I'm gonna make this much higher priority now. Get our ranchers in here all the time. We still haven't gotten this. Come on, guys. Hurry it up. Yeah, the CO2 buildup is not happy. There we go, our first little block of plastic. 150 kilograms. Nice. Well, good deal. Okay, how are things going on down here? Just gotta make sure we're minding all the gaps. It looks good. Here, extend that. And go ahead and build this up a little bit. I probably could make these larger, like 3 tiles, like that, I think. Without causing a problem. Maybe. I'm not sure. Okay, are these going yet? No, because the pipes are not quite complete. Come on, guys. You're groomed. Stunted scales. Oh, because when you're down here eating, you're in CO2. You need to be up here. Scale growth. It's interesting. I wonder if there's a way to force them into the... like, you could set up some sort of automation loop so that they get shoved into the hydrogen area. Or maybe make the hydrogen rotate around or something. I don't know. But, like, this guy's wasting my time. Now he's growing. Slowly. From time to time. Okay. So now we just need to turn stuff on. Go ahead. Up. New duplicates. A wart seed. Ooh. Okay. Get that. Definitely. No question. We'll deal with that in a second. Let me finish my water. So now we have water coming down. And the polluted water is going to feed right back in. Very indirectly. Wait a minute. Was that not connected? It wasn't. Although, never mind, it seems to be. So, uses 300 grams per second, uses 1,000, and produces a ton of heat. Emitting polluted water. Just make sure that's going fine. It looks good. It's a fine cycle. Since we're pulling out of this one, and this is all pure water, it's not an issue. Let's make sure we're allowing into this one. Okay. So how bad is this heat? It's not terrible. That's not great. It's heating up already pretty high. Like, maybe I should have built this in its own little thermally isolated room. Nah. We do what we can, you know? Build a little airlock? I don't know. Is that gonna help? That's not gonna help at all. Wait a minute. Because the whole idea of this is that we're needing to use the CO2. It ate it up really fast, though. Wow, look at that. So I guess I'm not that worried anymore. It's fine. Okay, now we have this wart seed. Where is it? Oh, did we... Where's my seed? Oh, it's all... Okay, we have a seed. Okay. Wart seed. So the Wheezewort is a temperature absorber. Needs phosphorite. That's all it needs. Just throw a ton of phosphorite at it and it cools the place down. That's awesome. This is great. Where should we put it? Where are we having the most trouble with temperature? I'm worried about the farms. At the same time, cooling down a hot area might be better than trying to keep a cool area cool enough, you know? So like over here perhaps, or maybe in this little power transformer area we're having some issues. Let's go ahead and try building, well, putting it right here and see if that helps. And we probably don't want this to be resistant, because this area is going to get cold, I hope. We might move it around a bit in time. Made a mess. What's going on? Oh, these don't have enough water. Oh. Okay. Whoops. Mop it up, please. I wish they'd have let me know, like, a little before. I'm just gonna turn it all open. It doesn't really seem to be hurting anything to have the water just recirculating like this, so I'm not gonna worry. Where's this water going? It's going down here to eat up CO2, but there's not a lot of CO2. It means that this oxygen's ending up quite low. I guess I could build another one of these like over here somewhere to eat up some of this CO2. I don't know. Sorry guys, that's, you know, a bit of an assault on your dignity. forcing you to work like that. I feel like we need more airflow tiles. Yeah, let's go ahead and make this a bit more viable. Get all that working. Okay, let's take a look at this. So, chilly breath. Wild growth. It's not wild growth. It's domestic growth, so full throughput. And the temperature of, say, this tile right, or of, say, it's moving too much. Okay, I'm gonna judge it by the temperature of... Why do I have hydrogen in my base? Really? I'm gonna judge it by the temperature of this ladder. We'll come back and check this ladder in a moment. 27.8, and it looks like it's going up. So we'll see if it's starting to get lighter. Why do I have hydrogen in the base? Like, I can't even imagine. This doesn't emit hydrogen, does it? Nothing we have emits hydrogen. It must have just slipped in somehow when we put it in here. Oh! Look! This failed. How did that fail? We swept some of it up. Oh dear. Okay. We don't want to let the hydrogen out. Look at this. This is awful. Okay, we're gonna have to recapture them all. But we need to get the bottle emptier back. Get some water there. Actually, no. Leave that there. Take this down. Top priority. I should have made that an actual airlock. Oh. What am I gonna do with all this hydrogen? Eventually it'll creep its way up to the top of my base. So I guess I just want to let it through. Build some airflow right here, right there. And then eventually when it's way up here, we can like slurp it out or something. Come on guys, focus. Throw in some water. Now, do it. Oh, this is done. Yeah, stop doing that. Is this okay? I think it's okay. Here, go ahead. Let's see. Is this... Here. So if you cancel this, and then we sweep up all of this. And all of this. And I'm trying to see how far I can go before I have to worry about here. Oh, I'm so annoyed that we did that mistake. It's all because we just don't have a good system here. Even though we put so much effort into it. Next time we'll do it better. At least nothing got in. This was low pressure. So all the hydrogen stepped out instead of oxygen going in. Okay, and rebuild our suit requirement. I kind of don't want to sweep this up because I'm worried it's going to steal water from there. So we'll leave that alone. So we've got? Ah, and we need to reconnect these pipes. There we go. And apparently we never made a suit for there? Because we ran out of iron and you didn't have enough orders to make more. This is beginning to creep up. We're still saying insufficient oxygen. And that's a fair point. We're still having trouble here. But I want there to be some oxygen here. That's kind of the point of having this little area down here. But it shouldn't be up here. I'm just not going to worry about it. These noises. Okay, they're cramped again. Are there eggs in here? Auto wrangle surplus. But they do belong in here, and I wanted to not do the glossy ones. So, wait a minute. If I were to put 2 of these in here, and we'll say this is where the glossy ones can go, and this will be where the Drecos go. So, this is for Drecos, this is for Glossies, and go ahead and auto-wrangle the surplus, and let's see, they're cramped, they don't like how many people are here. Once all nearby eggs hatch, how many eggs are in here? I don't see any eggs. Oh, there it is. It's a huge egg like that. But at the same time, these are all gonna die eventually, so I can't just... You know what? We can replace them. Let's go ahead and... What is with all this water? Where'd all this water come from? Look at this! Like, there's a huge amount of water that spilled out somewhere. And I have no idea from what. Huh. Okay, what do we got? Hey, it's more water! Sure. How's this doing? I don't remember what the old number was, so unfortunately I can't know whether it's improved. It hasn't gotten worse. Okay. Enable. This is ready to go. So let's start cutting into the slime. Great. This will be perfect. Go 1 higher. This is a little exploratory mission out here to see what can be found. Ah, this is clearing out nicely. Looks like we ran into some trouble. Need to designate a few more things to be cut down. Okay. And extend that as you need. Other spaces. Just random things we missed. Are these still, these are still glum, right? Because we haven't fixed it yet. Yeah. Go ahead. And let's build... I know, let's just go ahead and store them. So, store... Draco eggs. Dreklet eggs. Not the glossies. Okay. So we're starting to... Oh, we have another cold area. Ooh. Okay. Anti-entropy thermo nullifier. Back behind here. So that will be a way to eliminate some heat. A much better way than messing with Weezworts. Here, let's go ahead and keep going. Like, there's this tiny little abyssalite wall that I think we'll just pass right through. They're still cramped. Why aren't they getting this? Come on, guys. That's the mealwood. Here, sweep it. Just get it out of here, please. Okay. Now everyone's happy. And your scales are halfway done. You're being wrangled for some reason. Why? I think we screwed it up by putting them both like this. So you grabbed him and put him in the other place. Okay, never mind. Go ahead, get rid of that. And the Drecos and the Glossies can be here. You know, that's a thought. Eventually we'll just make 2. Okay. Yeah, we're making some nice progress here. This area is almost completely done. And when it is, I guess we're gonna suck up all the hydrogen and chlorine. I mean, it might as well. And then just add it to our base. It'll be an area where we can like make some more places, I suppose. Falling asleep in a survival suit. That's ballsy. These do nothing. I don't know why I'm bothering with them. What is that? A morb. Morbs are attracted to unhygienic conditions and frequently excrete bursts of polluted oxygen. Interesting. Okay. How are we doing on... How is our oxygen doing? It feels like we're still having some troubles. Like, this area is all CO2. We kind of don't have a bottom of our base anymore. I'm going to go ahead and open this up so that this area can be full of CO2. So, open that. Build a ladder down here. And we'll build some scaffolding. And just get it all cleared out. Hey, look, this thimbleweed is actually... Ooh, we've got some exposed slime there, but it doesn't have any germs, so that's okay. Gold amalgam. Okay. How'd this go? Yeah, we're starting to make some progress. Seeing more of this area. Ooh, here's something. Let's see what that is. So, priority, top priority. It is a polluted water vent. Okay. Well, we've already got several ways of getting infinite water, so I'm not that worried. I mean, we have this right next to it. What did I forget? Huh. Okay. Anything else interesting? Not immediately clear. Oh, here's something. Let's see what that is. Oops. Oops. Wrong thing, wrong thing. It is a saltwater geyser. Appropriate, considering there's all this salt water around here. Like, I'm wondering if this... Where'd the water come from? Okay, I keep on finding this random water every places. It's making me really nervous. Like, I don't know. Is it leaking from our pipes, perhaps? I don't know. It's making me nervous. Okay, the pressure is low now. Let's turn everything back on. And eventually we're going to want to electrolyze some of this excess water, just as a way to keep it all going. Here. Okay. This is working really well. All this phosphorite too. And presumably we must have a ton of bleach stone. Well, yeah, a ton. 1.2 tons. Okay, all of you guys should be up here. That's kind of... I built this nice little hydrogen environment for you. You know, I did let a lot of the hydrogen go, but still. There was a point to it. Oh well. Okay. So this continues. There's another wastewater. I think that might be our Draco. Like, gone in all the way in like this. Ooh, magma. Way out here. Here. I can't scroll right anymore, so presumably we're at the end of the world. But I kind of want to see. What's this rock? This is abyssalites. Igneous rock. There you go. So we'll build a ladder out of igneous rock. Okay, and someone will head out there to do all that at some point. Someone needs to make a suit. This area is all nice and turned out well. We should probably get rid of this at some point too, but... Ooh. Some curative tablets. A remedy for minor germ-based diseases. Sure. Haven't made any medicine before. So, I'm skeptical this is doing anything. I think we probably should move our Weeswort somewhere else. Maybe over here somewhere? I don't know. Feels like there's a lot of heat in this area. Or that area. Maybe it'll be better once we just get better oxygen. What about these plants? At 27. So actually, we've made some progress just since the beginning of the episode, because we were at 29 before. That's good. Oh, it's starting to creep up. And then once that happens, we're going to have to start processing it again. And run into the same problems. We're going to want to reset this automation at some point. But we can deal with that in time. Ooh, look at these volcanoes. Full of magma. Huh. Periodically erupts with molten magma. Ooh. And I can't see anything because this is all in the way. But I can't scroll any further this way, so I'm guessing there's nothing else over here. Another door. Okay, that's cool. Let's go down. Down this way. We should send our researcher in here to examine this. What's this? This is polluted water. Do I really want to... Okay, so this is already open right here. So we wouldn't really be losing anything by making a gap there. Sure. Igneous rock. Just go ahead, dig straight down. Oh, wait a minute. We don't want to mix these two sources of water. That'd be terrible. What am I thinking? Let's build it right here. Well, even then it's not very... I don't like it. I think I'll just go with my first thought and dig it over here. Ooh, we have this... Wait. That was one we already saw. It was like a... I don't remember. But either way. It's interesting. I think that these are not off-gassing because the CO2 is so heavy, which is surprising. I mean, I know we have a bunch of CO2 here, but I didn't think it would. I still thought it would have produced polluted oxygen, just given our previous experience. Here, we can get rid of some of the scaffolding. This glossy guy, oh, it's cramped again. Okay, but that's a glossy chocolate egg, so that's perfect. I think instead we'll just, what, kill one of these? Maybe? Here, we just harvested you. You're young. 158, 58, 85. Bye. Oh, you just ate. Come on, dude. I guess I could wait for your scales, but There we go. Okay. How is this going? It's going. And yeah, I can't scroll this way, so I'm at the edge of the map. It's interesting. These are all pushed away by abyssalite. But if they weren't, I mean, look at this. It's like 1600 degrees in there, Celsius. That's a little silly. We don't have a suit thing in here. and this is not even the right thing. We should go ahead and go up at the same time. So we can expose this and then drop more of this into there. I like that. Just end up with a ton of the polluted water down here, which we'll eventually use for whatever. Okay. So pressures are starting to pick up again there, but they're still pretty low throughout the rest of the base. I don't know if that was the right thing to do, turn that off for a while. But I don't know. I think we're gonna want a better way of dealing with this soon. Maybe, I don't know. I have to think about it. Here, actually, let's get into we can grab that Weeswort, perhaps. And the Sleet Wheat, which takes 72 cycles to grow. That's, quite a thing. It would still take 18 cycles if we were to do it domestically. Oh. Okay. Another oil biome down here, or probably it's the same one. It just extends this way. I guess we could have kept going this way, but I don't care. Oh, did we get some more plastic? We did. 300 kilograms. We should actually start using it. Maybe getting some beds? These comfy beds? How much does that need? 200 per bed! Okay, well, that's a shame. When we have a bigger stable of glossies, then we'll start wasting it on things like that. Can we get that incubating? How do I do that? Incubator. Oh, the Pacu fell down also. And there's some eggshells in here. Okay. And a dust cap from that Pacu. Yeah, ice biome only has one Weeswort. It's a shame. And we just polluted it with all this oxygen. How are we doing on algae? 68 tons. That's not a problem. I was worried, but for now we seem okay. We're leaving a few things inaccessible up here. I guess I could say sweep them. Sure. Pick it all up. Throw it into our base. So when this is this gonna still work? Like I think the circuit's still going. I'm gonna reconnect this bit over here so that we start filling this up again because it's starting to get a bit low. Another slickster. But at the same time, that'd be a larva. I'd have to build like another rain. Okay, I'm not gonna take it. We already have 3 of them eventually gonna be down here when these hatch. They're almost done. We could, you know, have made it go faster, but that's okay. There, incubate that. Oh, we need some power. How's this going? It's going okay. We'll see where to go up from there. That's not really moving. Get that one first, just because otherwise we're gonna have problems. Unrefrigerated food. Where? Oh, it's gone already. Never mind. Food is decayed. Yeah, we're actually not getting enough CO2 in here anymore. Here, let's replace these so that it doesn't flow out through here. Here, high priority, please. They'll get to it in the morning. I think it might be the pip that's creating like random bits of water. Maybe? I don't know. Let's add some more of these down here. Sure, a little place like that. Good. Looks like all the hydrogen's gone. Must be up here now. Yeah. Well, am I that unhappy to have hydrogen up here? I think I'm okay with it. We're not really doing anything up there now at the moment anyway. I could grab this Weezwort and pull it into my base somewhere. Let's do that. Oh, we screwed this up. Yeah, okay, that's a mistake. Get rid of those 2, please. High priority. Oh, we screwed that up. That's bad. Okay, so far it's the CO2 is getting in here, but we need to fix that, like, right away. How'd that happen? I don't know how I keep on screwing up my my airlocks. I need to really Maybe I need a new design or something. Go ahead, put some water in. Come on, every second. It's letting precious oxygen escape, or CO2 escape or something. Lindsay's coming. Come on. There she goes. Okay. And is that sufficient? Looks good. There we go. Okay, and I was gonna make these sweep only and all, and copy settings. There you go. And apparently I never said to take that out. Whoops. Oh, this is terrible. Look at this. All of our oxygen is now getting really under pressure, even though we have everything turned on. Did I screw up something? Like, did we have a cycle that was working and now it's not working? I don't know. Ooh, another one. Nice. Okay, eventually this is all going to be glossy. Let's go ahead and just kill another one of these guys. Who's old? 61, 61, 64. But you're kind of getting ready to be sheared again. I should just build another one of these chambers and let them grow, and that would give us a source of, what's it? Rope reed or whatever. What is it? Reed fiber. Okay, we should be able to build another temperature thing. We do have some heat loss into this area. I wonder why it's so hot. That's hot. All this area down here is very hot. Maybe like right here? Though I kind of want it to be fully saturated in gas. This is actually chilly. Like, how'd that happen? I have no idea why. Huh. Up here. Let's build it up here. So I'm just gonna replace one of these tiles with a farm tile. Stay right there. I have to admit, I'm actually getting a little worried about the oxygen situation now. I feel like we're falling behind, and even when it's turned back on, we're not producing enough. It's because we're actually all our polluted water's down here instead of off-gassing. Aww. Yeah, we's worked. We could... I think we're gonna have to start setting up an electrolyzer setup. That's gonna use one of these, and we're gonna have to go back to consuming all our polluted water again. Maybe eating someone else's polluted water. How's this going? We're starting to see more up here. Ooh, another big area with tons of switches. Some slicksters over there. Okay. This is not getting swept. Guys, you're just being real lazy. A mere 10 tons stored of algae, granite, and igneous rock. Alright, let's start thinking about this. So we're going to want electrolyzers. Electrolyzers are going to produce oxygen. I think I should probably maybe do it over here. Like, this is kind of it's low down, but the issue is the heat. Let me just take a look at this. No one's gonna build it there. So this converts water into oxygen and hydrogen. Water goes on one end, life-sustaining oxygen at the other. So it creates oxygen, hydrogen, and heat. So if we have... I don't think we can just ignore the heat. We're going to have to actually deal with it. So... what's the best way to deal with that? That's the hydrogen generator we can use to burn up the hydrogen it's producing, which will produce even more heat. The steam turbine, I think that might be the right way to approach this. Huh. How are we going to do this? Well, first of all, I probably need to be careful with it. No, I actually don't. It seems the overheat temperature is already 1,000 degrees, so that's... So the idea would be you'd make a steam turbine out of iron, I suppose, like right there. I don't actually want to plan this out yet. I don't want to build anything. I just want to start thinking about it. And then you'd have steam in here, and then some sort of a heat exchanger below it. How does that work? We have these aqua tuners. Cools liquid pipe through it and outputs heat. So that's a way to generate heat. These work. Cools liquid and outputs the heat to itself. Takes power. Takes a lot of power, actually. Huh. And it adds heat, like the overall effect. But it lowers things by 14 degrees Celsius. Interesting. And this needs steam. And outputs water. So I think the idea is we're going to have this in like a little chamber. And it's going to have not these insulated tiles, but like a conductive tile that's going to heat up a bunch of water until it boils into steam. And then heats up the steam until it's hot enough to go through the turbine. Like, what's that temperature? Doesn't really say. Okay. But the whole idea is that it's going to take steam in and it's going to output water. So it is lowering temperature. I think? I don't know. I'm not going to worry about it right now. But we need to worry about this oxygen. Like, what the hell? It's getting really bad. Yeah, what do you got for me? Nymph eggs. Sure. More plastic. Got another round of it. Here, let's go ahead. Keep digging. Looks like this is enclosed. We'll see what's up here. And down here, we just ran into the oil biome again. How's the sweeping going? Not very well. They've gotten a few things, but it's sure taking them some time. Lullabied. Was recently sung to by a kind duplicant. I think we're gonna eventually have a whole thing of glossies. That'll be great. How's this doing? Oh yeah, now this is definitely showing an effect. This one's just really lowering the temperature. Like, I wonder if I should move this one, because it's not doing what I want it. I hate to do it, but I kind of want to turn on the oxygen diffuser again, just until we're back to pressure. That's not a long-term solution, though. Okay, I think I need to do some research on how to actually get these electrolyzers working in a way that they don't make your base ridiculously hot. So it's really cooling that I need to learn about. I'll figure it out and then get back to you next time. So thank you everyone for watching. Till next time.